Hello guys, I'm Paras, the options guy, and welcome back to my channel. And such a big sell-off in the market today, and I also wasn't expecting this type of a sell-off, right? I was expecting that the markets could come back down till this level, like we were expecting yesterday that the markets could come back down till this level, take some support, and again go up, right? But if you see, markets just went down throughout the day, right? And I also hit one stop loss over here, and I lost a little bit, not so much, if you see how much do I make when I make, right? I made like 3,900, right? This week itself when I shorted the 45,000 CA, right? Earlier this week over here, right? But when I'm losing, if you see, I'm just losing 574 rupees, right? So this is how, you can make profit in the market when you kind of keep your risk less, whereas you keep your rewards very big, right? So if I would have made money on this, I was aiming like 1:3 at least on this trade, since it's an expiry day and the premiums are not, I mean, there wasn't a lot of premium left, so that's why I was aiming 1:3. But still, right, it's fine to hit a few stop losses. My view went wrong over here and we saw a very good sell-off, right? Now, what can we expect in the market? First of all, if you see in the daily chart, I'm going to go into the daily charts and show you guys. If you see, let me just go ahead and remove this trend line over here. Yeah, if you see over here, markets have gone up, but now they are kind of making a double top pattern, right? It's not a very proper double top, I mean, over here, but if you see in the 1 hour chart, you can see kind of a double top being made over here, right? So tomorrow will be the best day for the sellers to take the market down a lot, right? To just go ahead and, like, really, continue this sell off over here, and change the trend from bullish to bearish, right? Because if you see previously in the market, there was no follow up in selling, right? Every time selling used to happen, it used to happen either slow, or there wasn't just a lot of selling happening, right? And even the selling, as I said, that used to happen, there wasn't a lot of strength in the selling. But if you see in this candle, there is definitely a lot of strength in this type of selling. So tomorrow will be the best day, and we will know, right? Is this selling just some profit booking and we are going to continue this up move, or is this selling a very big profit booking, and the FIs or the big institutions have started to make new positions on the downside, right? So tomorrow we will know that, and if we want to, take part, very simple. Below 45,590 is where we'll go ahead and take a short position. Our target will be at least this range of 45,350, right? This will be our first target. But if the selling has to happen, we'll not even wait over here, right? We'll probably just wait like for 1 or 2 candles and we'll continue this down move, and we can easily expect 45,100 on the downside. Since this was a resistance previously, it could now act as a support, and 45,000 will also be a good round number, so it will also be a support. So we will instantly aim for 45,050 and 45,100 on the downside. This whole zone, if you see, I marked these zones over here. So so tomorrow, if we open flat or with a small gap down anywhere above 45,600, as soon as we cross 45,590, go ahead and take a short position. Even if your stop loss gets hit, don't keep more than 80 points of stop loss, maybe 100 points, that's it. Because selling, if the selling has to happen, it will happen very fast and you will not need a big stop loss, right? So tomorrow, even if your stop loss gets hit, it's fine. But if you catch a very big trend, then you can make a very good profit over here itself, right? And tomorrow we'll know if this is just a small selling and we'll continue this up move after maybe some consolidation, or this is a very big selling and the trend is now going to change in the market, right? So if you open flat, if you open even with a small gap up, right? Even if you open with a small gap up, you can look for selling. You can go ahead and maybe see setups that kind of maybe see reversal setups over here. So even if you open somewhere near 45,800, 45,830, 840, all these levels, anywhere below 45,900, and you can look for selling, because then this will just be a pullback and now we could again see selling coming in from here. Although we should not open with a very big gap up somewhere near 46,000, because that will negate this selling over here, and then we could maybe see consolidation throughout the day. So then what you can do is that if you open say at 46,000, then you can wait for some time for markets to come back till 45,800 to 700. If you see again this sort of a buying coming in from these lower levels, right, then you can again go ahead and take a bullish trade over here, till 46,000 or maybe 46,100. That's it. But keep your quantity less tomorrow if you open with a gap up, because probably things will be volatile, and we may not see selling again, right? But if you open with a small gap up, or even if you open flat, or even with a small gap down, that's also fine. Then we can see a very good sell off continuing, right? Again, we know that tomorrow itself is the sell off real. I mean, is this start of a big downtrend, or is this just a small pullback, right? And again, if you open with the gap down, say somewhere near 45,500, right? Then we'll wait for a pullback till 45,600 or 45,650. Once we start seeing, a bearish candle being made in 15-minute chart over here near this area, then we'll go ahead and take a short position over here till, again, as I said, the target's on the downside, right? We should not open with a big gap up. That is something to keep in mind, right? Because if you open with a big gap up, all these sellers will get trapped, and then we could again see a volatile to a sideways market over here. In Nifty, if you see, Nifty was also bearish throughout the day. Nifty showed, definitely showed a lot of bearishness. But if you see, in the end, the pullback was also bigger in Nifty over here, right? So again, same thing. Below 19,600 is where we'll go ahead and take a short position. There is also this trend line coming over here. I think this would be somewhere over here. Yeah, if you see, there is also this trend line coming over here. So if this trend line breaks, right, again in the daily charts also, Nifty is looking very bearish over here. And if this trend line breaks, we can easily expect 19,400 to 450 on the downside for tomorrow itself, right? So tomorrow, once we go below 19,600, you can take a short position. Don't keep more than 40 points of stop loss. That will be more than enough for Nifty. And then you can aim for 19,450, even 19,500. If you want to square off, you can square off at 19,500 also, right? Again, if you open with a small gap down, best thing would be if we wait for a little bit of time over here and then break down, right? So that will ensure that we get a very, very fast momentum and a swift momentum and a clean momentum, right? But still, if you open with a gap down and straight up break it, do not hesitate to sell over here. Uh, it's fine if you take a stop loss, because there are chances that we could see a very good sell off coming in from here tomorrow also, right? If you open with any sort of a gap down above 19,760, right? Above 19,760, then things will be again volatile for Nifty, and maybe we might consolidate over here for some time in this range from 19,008, maybe 860 to 19,650, or between this range, and then maybe break out on the upside, right? So if you open with a small gap up, same thing, you can wait for price action. Either you can wait for price action in 5-minute chart and then go ahead and short, or you can wait for 19,600 to be broken on the downside and then go ahead and take a short position in Nifty, right? Again, I will also be looking out for going ahead and taking aggressive short position, maybe shorting 45,400 or 45,300 call option, which will be a little bit deep ITM. But I think if we could see a very good selling coming in tomorrow, then I think we can see a very, very good correction, at least till 45,000. And by the time 45,000 comes, I probably will get a lot of profit from my call options, right? So again, I'll update you guys about the position in the weekly analysis video. But yeah, as I said, we should not open with a big gap up. Any sort of a flat opening or even a small gap down, or even a small gap down or a small gap up will be fine, right? So yeah, guys, that was it for today. And please do try to take this trade if you can tomorrow, because there are very good chances that we could see a sell off coming in from, I mean, if this is proper real selling coming in from big institutions, then we'll probably see a very good follow through tomorrow itself till these lower levels of 90,400, 450. Even if you want to square off, you can even square off at 19,500. But do take this trade, because even if your stop loss gets hit, it's fine. But do definitely take this trade, right? Maybe take this trade with less quantity if you're not so confident. But yeah, just look out for taking this trade, right? I said it too many times, but okay. So yeah, that was it for today, and thank you for watching till the end. I'll see you tomorrow in another video. Bye bye.